Okay, so this topic is about finding the monthly payment, right? So if you're doing this topic, make sure we're going to go through the first question, is what I'm trying to say. So when you're taking out a mortgage for like an apartment or a house or something, there's a lot of things that go into consideration. One is like how much can you pay per month, and that that affects like how much money you can borrow. And then also the interest rate, right? Because if the interest rate is high, like that means you're going to be paying back more. And then also with the mortgage, it's like how much time are you going to take to pay your mortgage back, right? And so all these things are taken into consideration when talking about mortgages. What we're going to be focusing on in this video is finding the monthly payment. So based on the amount that you borrow and the interest rate, there's a certain amount of money that you have to pay per month, right? You have to pay your mortgage every month. So in this question, Riley is looking to take out a mortgage for $270,000 from a bank offering an annual interest rate of 6% compounded monthly. Using the formula below, determine her monthly payment to the nearest dollar if the loan is taken over 25 years. Okay, so we're going to use this formula. So we're trying to find what the monthly payment is. So we don't know what M is. The amount that's borrowed, we know that she's trying to borrow $270,000. Now, the tricky thing is we're trying to find the interest rate per month. We're given the annual interest rate. So what we have to do is to go from annual to monthly, we have to divide by 12, right? Because there's 12 months in a year, obviously. So our interest rate is actually going to be 0.5%, but remember you have to divide that by 100 to put it in the formula, so it's actually going to be 0.005. And then lastly, the number of payments. We know that she's going to pay for 25 years, but the monthly payments are in months. So I have to see, okay, if she's paying over 25 years, but she's paying every month, I have to figure out how many payments she's going to make. Easiest way to do that is take the years times 12, right? So our N, if you do that in your calculator, is actually going to be 300. So now we have all our information and we can put it in the formula. So again, I don't know what M is, so I'm just going to write M equals, and then I have P times R. So the amount that she borrowed is $270,000. And then R, my interest rate, is 0.005 all over. Again, I'm following this formula right here. So 1 minus 1 plus 0.005 negative, and then my N, the number of payments she's making, is 300. So this is the formula that we use to find the monthly payments. Now, the nice thing about these problems is you can put this straight in your calculator, right? If you go to alpha y equals, alpha and then y equals, and then enter, you're going to get like a fraction, and you can essentially type the stuff on the top at the top and the stuff on the bottom at the bottom. So take a second, do that, pause the video. The answer that you should get if you did it right is, well, we're trying to round to the nearest dollar, so it's going to be $1,000, 740. Right? Because you're going to get this. You're going to get 1739.61. We're trying to round to the nearest dollar. Obviously, 61 cents is going to make the 39 round up to 40. So each month, she's paying $1,000, $740, right? $1,740. Wow, I'm not making sense. But yeah, she's paying that much each month towards her mortgage.